Hey guys, so AEGISLASH got a huge buff in the latest patch. The Sacred Sword now stuns for pretty much double the duration and also boosted auto attacks do more damage. So we see some very nice buffs and he's actually quite strong right now. I'm playing the Sacred Sword Wildguard build with Weakness Policy, Muscle Band and Focus Band. That's the build I have found the most success with, but you can also consider going attack weight if you really want to. It's for sure something you can play. For early game, Shadow Sneak is our last hitting tool. It does crazy amount of damage. Our Ghastly just sneaking away our A-Pomb sadly. It's gonna cost us maybe a bit of experience, but in the end, it's not too tragic. Never get too emotional about this and steal his leap up away. It's not worth it. So my Bulba's also doing some weird things here, but it's whatever. We just play our game. Have the Shadow Sneak to 1v2 people as well. And we're just gonna wait here very patiently, go for the Corphish. Now we wait out for next Shadow Sneak, just auto-taking the AEGIS a bit. And there we go, another Shadow Sneak last hit, and we get 2 quick first kills. Now we have to fight the Lucario for this one. I'm just gonna pull him to the brush and try my hardest to get it before he can even reach it. There we go, Shadow Sneak, boosted auto attack. And our every Shadow Sneak gives us a boosted auto attack as well. And Iron Defense is also an interesting ability. You take some less damage, and if you take damage during your Iron Defense as well, you have like a duration there. You also get a boosted auto attack. So he's quite strong in early game fights, does actually a lot of damage. And you really want to play around your Shadow Sneak. So on level 5 you will pick up Sacred Sword. And Sacred Sword against Claw is like weird, but yeah, Sacred Sword just got a buff, right? So I'm just gonna use that. Using my fully here to dodge the, or like to get rid of the poison damage on me for the hex resets. So I'm also running full here. I just think, you know, if you get CC'd at AEGISLASH for 1 second, you're pretty much dead. And he does have a good amount of mobility, so I just decide, okay, I just want full here to make sure we don't just instantly die. Trying our hardest to get level 5. This is post XP bug, so the XP bug has been fixed finally. And yeah, gonna look for some kills here. We get 1. Still not level 5 sadly, but on our way to there. See another A-Pomb being up. It's kind of weird thing though, I think like Shadow Sneak is such a strong ability, and as soon as we get level 5 he feels a bit weaker sometimes, until he's level 7 at least. I think the part between like level 5 and level 6 compared to other Pokemon is quite weak. Sadly we somehow didn't get that A-Pomb there, so we didn't evolve to level 5. So you gotta be very careful in this part of the game. From 5 to 7, you're very squishy as well in general. And when other Pokemon get their first abilities, you will lose out on a lot of fights. So we really want to be level 7, have our White Guard to have some sort of defensive tools. You can also consider going Iron Head. Not the biggest fan of it. I think the CC that White Guard provides is just very nice. And it's also a bit better. But honestly, Iron Head, totally fine ability as well. If you prefer using it, you're totally fine to do that. We're looking for level 7. If I'm not level 7, there's no way I can go to Dreadnought. So if you don't get level 7, I will not rotate bot side. You're gonna wait for these beasts to spawn. Just waiting for this AEGIS to go a bit deeper. I'm gonna Sacred Sword them. You see how much it stuns now. They get flown up so far, and they get stunned for such a long duration. And now it's great. The kill is gonna probably give us hopefully level 7 and another Sludge Bomb Hexganger coming. Sadly, our 2 teammates die here a bit. Can't really contest Lucario with this beast. I'm just gonna try to go for the big one, just being a bit patient here. Seeing if I go for it. He just actually fights me. I do a Focus Band, and now we go in. We get our boosted auto attack, kill the big bee, and we're almost level 7 now. Sadly, luckily not dying. So I will just try to get 1 A-Pomb, and then we can decide to either stay top lane and farm, or we can try to rotate bot side, because this Dreadnought's not being taken yet, right? So we can do both things here. But the smarter decision is going bot lane. But now that my team dies, I could also still decide, okay, maybe I should just score. But in the end, I still decide, okay, the enemies are quite low and quite deep. I'm just going to rotate bot lane instead of just staying top lane. Looking for a Sacred Sword into White Guard now. It has very long CC as well as like CC, right? You Sacred Sword stun someone, and then you White Guard. And I'm just going to try to get the last hit here. Sadly, a bit too late. The AEGIS gets it. And you see how fast we made as well. As soon as we're out of our sword form and our shield form, we get mated so fast. So it's a very interesting Pokemon. You have to really play around your cooldowns quite well and about your stances. Because again, the sword form, you are very squishy. And after using Sacred Sword, you go into the sword form. If you use White Guard, you go into the shield form. That's pretty much how the character works. And one is more tankier and does more damage, and the other one does more damage. So the sword form, our boosted attacks do much more damage, and kind of like you fly through the target. While White Guard, or you know, this one right here, you heal and you kind of just bump them a bit. But now really doesn't do a lot of damage. But it's very tanky and gives you a lot of sustain. Now we're looking for level 9. Game's looking quite rough so far, but again, no worries. We're just going to start farming, using our White Guard as well to farm. It gives us 2 boosted auto attack stacks if it double stuns someone. So can always get 2 boosted auto attacks on a white Pokemon quite easily and set up for something. Looking for the beast now, looking for a score. Just gonna try and be sneaky here. I see 2 of them there, so I'm just going for the score. I want the 30 points. If I die here, I don't really care too much about it. And actually, Cinderace Unite moves me. So I'm just gonna start fighting in. We actually get 3 boosted auto attack stacks here as well. Just gonna Unite move him, 1 boosted auto attack. I even crit. kill him. Just gonna take him down, and now we go for the Cramorant as well. Sacred Sword. We go into a White Guard, CC maybe longer. Just make sure we don't die. And we get 2 nice kills, they're very fast. And a 30 score as well, so not too bad. Going for these Audinos now as well. Gotta still be careful, but honestly it really doesn't matter much if we die here. But the Sinner is going very, very aggressive on me, so I try to just turn it around, see if I can kill him fast. And almost, we actually almost take him down being this low on HP. If I had one more time or like half a second more, probably could have killed him. Very, very close. So this Pokemon can absolutely crazy damage onto single targets. But again, he also just dies very, very fast. So you gotta always times value, is it even worth it going in? But in the end, I think it's worth it to just throw your life into your opponents and hope you kill them before they kill you. Here as well again, spend a nice Sacred Sword, we stun them, Serena gets the double KO. And this threat is spawning, but I don't have Unite Move up, and I'm so far away from it. We have 3 Audinos on top side up, so I'm just going to farm these very fast. And in case threat is still up, I can still move to bot lane after I killed those. Again, using White Guard to just get boosted auto attack stacks. So this boosted auto attack never depletes as well, it's always there. If you have a boosted auto attack stack, it will never go away. But he also can't gain any from auto attacking. It's very weird. Pikachu, luckily here, snipes the Dreadnought for us. But again, like going there is pointless without Unite Move. I just say those Audinos on top lane. You have to be strong yourself as well, not just your team. And so that had priority for me. And again, if the Dreadnought takes a bit longer, I can still make it there. Anyways, looking for the Cramorant here, just Sacred Swording him, trying to finish off the boosted auto attacks. I'm just Unite Moving here to just get a small shield. Don't have Body Barrier anymore, but it still gives a small shield anyways, Unite Moving right. Looking for the Gengar, finding a nice kill as well, trying to kite Lucario now. I can go back in with White Guard, but I'm just gonna, going in with Sacred Sword and White Guard. And we just take him down as well. No, 90 seconds until Zapdos. I kind of want to just try and get level 13. I know top Audinos respawn anytime soon as well. But I'm just going to go towards bot side. And I'm just going to start defending this goal a bit, since no one is here right now. I'm pretty confident I will easily be reaching level 13, right? So I don't really need to farm much more experience. Of course, it would be nice to have. But we still have a Venusaur, a Gengar as well, and those also need some experience. Bees are spawning in at 3 minutes, so I'm just looking around, seeing if someone wants to score maybe. Maybe catch someone off guard. Setting these brushes. Waiting for this guy to walk by. I'm just gonna White Guard him first to get boosted auto attack stacks, and then we bam, do it 4 times. We actually crit him 3 times this way, which is kind of lucky, because AEGISLASH actually has pretty low crit rate. So we get 3 crits on him, had 4 boosted attacks ready, and completely murder this Eldegoss. So it's playing around vision. Now we can actually maybe hit level 14 as well. I get this beast here for free, that's 1 in 3 minutes. I was just waiting for these to spawn and defending. Looking for a cheeky goal as well. I might get away with it. The enemies are just top lane for Rotom right now. So taking that as well. Sacred Sorting away. Let's make sure we don't overstay. And we just back onto our side. Gonna take the Corpushes away, but I see Gengar. And I really don't want to necessarily go into a fight right now. Cramorant scoring behind me now. I'm just gonna look for him. Again, being in my shield form right now. I'm gonna start stunning him in first as well. Sacred Sword, we have 3 boosted auto stacks. Sacred Sword also gives you boosted auto attack for each target you hit. So always very, very important. And we just try to get kills here. Gengar be unstoppable, his poison again. Go back into White Guard and Sacred Sword, and bam, we take down Cramorant. In a 1v2, now Eldegoss is here as well. We still have our boosted auto attacks ready. Again, they don't deplete, so get another nice kill right before Zapdos spawns. Now, we should probably be starting it here. 3 of the enemies are dead, but my team is doing some weird things. Our Venusaur actually ends up dying as well. And again, I'm just building up my boosted auto attacks. There we go. We got 3 stacks now. Very important into every fight to just have that ready. But make sure you still don't just engage without White Guard being back up again. Your White Guard is so important for these team fights that it's up. Waiting this brush now to someone to face check. Again, just White Guarding for now. I didn't really want to Sacred Sword one person without knowing where the rest of the enemy team is, because I will get very, very squishy very, very fast. And we're just looking around. We're currently in the lead, so we want to look for kills and then maybe for Zapdos if we can. Just looking around, but the enemies are not very far, so I just decide to burn Zapdos here. I have very good last hitting. Sadly, I was not the one getting it, but our team gets it very fast. So the enemies just took a crazy amount of time to get into the Zapdos pit, and we just decide. Like, you can see how much damage I do, right? This Pokemon does percentage damage. So Zapdos absolutely mates to AEGISLASH if you just get the opportunity for it. Of course, the game is not over yet. Actually, not too many of us scored, so still gotta defend. Jumping towards top lane, I saw Cramorant on the meme walking there. And you can see how fast we kill him. 1 Sacred Sword, 4 boosted out attacks, and he just gets completely destroyed. Wasn't even close. Now we still have to defend bot lane. Again, game is not necessarily over yet. There's crazier comebacks that have happened. Of course, we scored a good amount of points, but not even all of us were able to score. So I'm bidding. I'm just kind of farming right now, but I mean, defending the tier 1 goal on bot side is kind of bad. I'm just going to pick up a red buff, seeing if I get another Unite move back up. I'm just waiting for the enemies to kind of beat our tier 2 goal zone, which they're coming now. Defending the tier 1 goal when you're this far ahead is really pointless. Find a nice Sacred Sword on Eldegoss, and we take him down as well. I'm just kind of just farming my Unite move back up to maybe look for something as well. There's still a few alive right now. I mean, if they score like a few 100 points, I could still get close. Killing this guy as well, just building up boosted auto attack stacks again. And we find a nice funny last kill as well on the Lucario here. He's just running by and bam, Unite move him, smack him down. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a pretty fun game. This character is very fun as well, and I hope you guys have fun playing AEGISLASH in your ranked game. See you in the next video. Bye!